I did make these for other people the other day and they said they were pretty good and I don't believe them.
It's her.
Hey guys, what's going on? So it is a very snowy day. I'll show you. This is ridiculous. It's literally on my tripod. So that's what's happening outside right now. Because of that, what I will not be doing, putting on makeup, brushing my hair, changing into something besides the sweatshirt I wear every day. It's just one of those days. But I am here to show you how I make a horrible quesadilla. So come on this journey with me. I'll show you how I make this absolutely horrendous quesadilla, which someone who knows what good food tastes like will be disgusted by this. So come for me, Gordon Ramsay. Because you care, don't you? Okay, so we gotta go step by step by whatever the heck that I do. This process is absolutely ridiculous, but it's mine and I own it. So first step, you gotta get out the boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Well, I'm only making one quesadilla. Normally I use 2 breasts, but since I'm only making one quesadilla, I will be using 1 breast. So that's how I measure 1 breast per quesadilla. What I normally do, my method here, I get this chef's knife. You see how these are just chunked together? They're just like stuck. So I take a knife and I saw them apart. But you gotta be gentle. You gotta stab on the ice. And I caught it. That was a close one. So we have our breast. What we do here, she gotta thaw out. So we're gonna put her on a plate. We're gonna get a paper towel, cover the plate and the chicken breast. We're gonna open this here microwave. I have never cleaned this microwave. We're gonna hit the defrost button. 2 is poultry. We're gonna say it's like 0.2 pounds, even though I have absolutely no idea. And always wash your hands after you touch raw meat. Life tip. So you gotta make sure it's actually finished. She's not. I'm gonna flip her over, put her in again for the same amount of time on that side. I also have this falling snow candle lit over here for obvious reasons. She's bendable. That usually to me means, okay, let's try it. So now what I kinda do, I kinda scrape it to get the freezer burnt off. This is so stupid. Take the breast, put it on a cutting board. You see all these random little fats? Is that fat? I don't know. But I tell myself it is and I cut it off. I just kind of go around. If there's anything that looks like yellowy or white and I cut it off. Also, if you see any bloody spots, I also cut that off. Because I don't know why there's a random blood clot there. I'm really bad at determining what is fat and what isn't. I don't even know if what I've determined to be fat even is fat, but we're gonna go with it. Turn on front right. I turn it on to medium. Let the pan do what it wants. Great value, light tasting olive oil. We just throw in like a little skittle of that. I never know how much to do. We're gonna let that heat up, and while that's heating up, we're gonna cut the breast, you know, and I know some people pound it. I don't know at what point you're supposed to pound it. I also don't have a pounder, whatever those are called. See now we have all these cubes not to be mixed in with this fat that we're just gonna throw away. So once the pan feels like it's pretty heated up, and then we add our chicken. You can use your hands, you can scrape it off the board. The reason I'm putting it all in that corner is because for some reason the oil isn't sitting over here. So I recommend not just sticking your hand in the pan like I'm doing. We got this nice and sizzling. So what I do, I get my tongs, kind of break them up and flip them over, you know, as one does. I am the absolute worst cook in the world, so don't be fooled. I know it looks like I definitely know what I'm doing. I'm surprised I don't. I did make these for other people the other day and they said they were pretty good and I don't believe them. So while that's happening, we'll grab the cream cheese, but this isn't regular cream cheese. This is where the healthier-ish part comes in. It has 1/3 of the less fat. I don't understand why it's in a different language. Neufchâtel cheese. There's a little flavor, but not nearly as flavorful as regular cream cheese, and that's probably because it has less fat. See, I used half a block for 3 quesadillas, for 3 breasts, so you just kind of guess how much cream cheese you'll need. Yeah, let's go with 1 ounce. I'm just gonna cut that off. I don't understand my method of anything, so don't ask me, because I don't have an answer. Gotta make sure we're checking on our chicken. Looks pretty well. It's gonna sit there for a little bit longer, so if it's not fully cooked yet, that's okay. I just want to make sure the pinky parts are gone. Once you add the cream cheese, it gets a little fuzzy on what anything is. So what I do now is I strain all this oil. I strain that all out. And I don't know if you're supposed to like strain oil out like that or anything, but I do. And then what I do next is absolutely the most ridiculous part. I take my Neuchâtel cream cheese and I throw it in there. This next part is the absolute dumbest part. I cut it in half and then I jump around and I coat the chicken with it. I just randomly just dab the chicken with the cream cheese. I don't know. There's no method to my madness. It's just, this is what I do. I know that this is just, it just feels wrong, you know. But it wouldn't be me if it didn't just feel wrong. I'm gonna do that until the cream cheese is fully melted. Have I burnt my pan, ruined it? That's good. No idea. I don't know why I do this all the time. Chicken's gonna be way overcooked. Yeah, because I know what that means. I literally make these all the time. And why is the pan just now getting ruined? I don't understand. What is that? Can someone tell me why that happened? That's never happened. And I do this exact same thing all the time with this exact pan. Because the oils were out, and so it was just cooking on nothing. I don't understand. So now we add salt and pepper to the chicken. I don't have salt and pepper shakers, so I'm sorry, this looks ridiculous. This is what our chicken will look like once it's good and ready for us to start getting the tortilla out, I guess. So then we get another pan. This pan is way too big for this burner, but oh well. Okay, we let that heat up a little bit of skittle. Another little bit of healthier, I got wheat tortillas. I only have one left. That's why I'm only making one quesadilla. Once that's heated up a little bit, rub our tortilla all around. Yeah, this burner is way too small for this. I usually do it on that one, but once that's dumped around a little bit, we get our tongs, come back to our chicken, put them in one side of it. That's how our chicken is. So then we're gonna get some cheese, just any shredded cheese that you have. Currently I have this Colby Jack shredded cheese. I love Colby Jack. Not too much because there's already that cream cheese there. Some people might want to cheese it up, but I don't like to get a thick layer of cheese because it's just like coagulated. Is that the right word? I don't know anything. You get a spatula and you fold it over. You fold it over, you press down, make sure she's all flattened out. What you really want to do is make sure it's on the other side though, so that cheese will melt faster. I love how I'm giving instructions as if anyone is going to make these as well. So isn't that good? Then you wait for it to brown according to your own liking. Probably don't lean against the stove like that because it is on. Even if it's not this burner, it still might induce heat. Okay, so I think everything on that pan is gonna scrape off. I don't think it's ruined forever. Make sure you don't leave this for too long alone. If you want, you can turn it up to medium. That's what I usually have it on, but last time my tortillas got really bubbly and I don't know why that happened. And again, just keep watching it, keep flipping it. I don't know, it's really up to your discretion how brown you want your tortillas. I don't know. It's like nothing's happening. I think it's because it's the smaller burner again. See, we're starting to get some color because I turned up the heat. And of course, common sense, it cooks faster if you turn up the heat. So, yep, just remember that. Pay attention to your dish. If you're feeling extra saucy, what you can also do, prop it up. Brown that little end. This is it, just browning around. Living its best life. Just flip it and stuff. Make sure it's gonna brown evenly. I don't know. I don't know why I keep hitting it. It smells like it's burning, be careful. Go ahead and turn that heat off. So that is perfection, I guess, and we'll put it on a plate. So this is what we are left with. Here's the inside, and we're gonna dig in. Get a nice piece right in the middle, bottoms up. Yep. Tastes like it always does. That's about all I got for you. Look at that cheese. Well, there's lunch. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, then okay. I needed to give you a little, you know, viewing of how I cook, because I don't. And I definitely shouldn't after all the techniques you just saw and whatever the heck I just made that I make all the time. It's really horrendous. I'm sorry, Alyssa, that this is how I make quesadillas for myself. And I'm sorry to Taylor and Jordan for making you eat this as well. Anyways, thank you guys. See you next time, I guess, maybe. Goodbye.
Wow, check out that angle globe. Yo.